What is going on, everybody? It is Born in Shadows here, and today we're going to continue with Burnout Paradise. So last time we left off, we did unlock the Racing SI-7, as well as did a couple other burning routes and things. So today, I guess we'll just may as well start the episode by driving the car we last unlocked. Fuck off. So I think I'm just gonna start with some races. So we'll do this one first. I do kind of like this racing as a fun one, to show off some of the shortcuts to the game. Oh man, it's just short. Probably gonna be short too. Yep. Last episode, if I can look at the top of the screen again, we unlocked the road rules. So there are time road rules, so every road has a time. So the goal of the time road rules, God, the goal of the time road rules is to set the fastest time on the road. And then there's the showtime road rules, which the goal is to hit the biggest value crash. But I'll explain that one further when I actually go through those. For now, I'm just going to keep those off. I don't really need to see them. But I guess we should go looking for the Vegas. I can kind of show you the way I normally do things with searching. That was a weird lamppost. Normally, the way I do it, if I go, wow, that actually times it perfect. We went here. God damn it. There he is. But normally what I do, back down. Yeah. But normally what I do is I go on the highway and just kind of cruise around while I'm searching for them. Come on, bud. There we go.
Vegas has been delivered
But
to
normally I just go onto the highway and just kind of cruise around, and eventually they'll show up. Sometimes it takes a couple laps of the highway, but it is what it is with those ones. But more often than not, I'll be on my way to going to the highway from wherever I've just finished the event at, and they'll show up. So I guess we'll do the burning route for the Vegas next. I will see you when I get to that. Just got here to the burning route. Let's may as well knock it out right now. I don't remember exactly what this car is based on, but I love this one. It's a fun car to drive. It's a bit faster than the SI-7.
Get ready
So
for
we'll
a
probably
burning
use it a
route.
little bit.
You are here. Race southeast to the Wildcats baseball stadium. Beat the target time to get a mark on your license and a special reward.
I do remember at some point they did change the time on this one and gave more time in one of the updates. They did it at some point still, a couple different routes. This one, I want to say it used to be like 55 seconds, so it was a lot tighter. It was a lot of fun with that one. It's a very short burning out, but it's a tight one to try to hit that margin. Oh, I mean, it still works. Yeah, that one's one of the faster ones. It's one of the funner ones, though.
You beat the burning route, so you've earned a special prize. There's a Hunter Vegas Carnival with your name on it at the junkyard.
Fun story about what he just said there. As a child, I was a little bit of an idiot. And I thought when he said, like, it had your name on it, like, the Vegas Carnival waiting at the junkyard with your name on it, I thought that meant it actually had my name on it, and I was so disappointed when I found out that that's not the way it worked.
Ready
So
to
yeah, I was a
race?
little bit of an idiot
You
as
are
a
here.
child, but
Race west to Lone Stallion Ranch.
I learned out very quickly that's not what that phrase meant. I hate how easy these early licenses are. But the game itself is not very difficult, so not a game that's known for its challenge, but I still love this game nonetheless. Like I know I said in the last part, I've been playing this since it came out in 2008, so I know the map really well too. I love the way this car sounds though, that deeper V8 sound. Ooh, it crumples just a little bit. I may as well try to do something on this last one up here. Let's see if I can barrel roll. Well, that did not work. I didn't hit that the right way, but oh well, I'm still really far ahead. So I may as well try some stupid shit.
The Krieger Pioneer is now on the streets of Paradise City. If you see it, shut it down to add it to your car collection.
I I will shut that down. I'm just gonna do this race first, because may as well
This
get us
is a
back into
race.
the city.
You are
Go
here.
looking for it. Most of these races are pretty straightforward, especially early on with the order I tend to do them, and they end up going on the same roads. I've hit that fucking cement wall there more times than I'd be willing to admit. Something I would be curious to see if you guys would like to see me try to do is when I do hit the brutal times to do those, I'm curious to see if you guys would want me to try to get top thousands in every, or as close as I can to top thousand on every road. It's possible on most of the roads. Some of them you do need a speed glitch to hit top thousand, but I ain't gonna do glitch ones to do that. But I can do the best I can. Curious to see if you guys will want to see me try to do that. So let me know about that actually, because I think the highest in the leaderboards I've been worldwide rank is what was the highest that I've been? I want to say I've hit top 50 with the time. Oh, get back here, you bitch.
The Krieger
There we
Pioneer
go.
has been delivered to your junkyard.
Color did a weird thing there. I really don't like the way this car drives. It's really heavy and doesn't handle very well. I do like to drive the cars that are like really responsive, handle really well. This one's, as you can probably guess by looking at it, not bad. Not the worst handling car in the world, but it's pretty rough. Something I did find out only very recently with the game is that just crashing into shit, like the destructible objects in the world, does give you boosts on aggression types. It's a weird thing I figured out. Kind of makes sense, but I guess I will see you when I get to this burning route. All right, matey here. let's knock this one out. Burning outs tend to not be too difficult. This may actually be the last one for a
This
license.
is a
I've been
burning
paying
route.
attention to the wins,
You are here.
honestly.
Race south to the Naval Yard. Beat the target time to get a mark on your license and a special reward.
I did also take the time to go to a gas station and get the 3x booster. Just because it'll help a little bit. Didn't need to, but there's also this gas station right up ahead. Says to go to the right there, but I prefer to take this way just because I feel this is faster. This is the way I just like to go, because otherwise you're coming down on one of these streets right up here, and it's an awkward 90-degree turn instead of being able to take that shortcut. But again, not a real problem with the burning route. Okay, it was the last one I needed to do.
Your license has been upgraded to Class C. Nice work, but don't think advancing to the Class B will be so easy. The event map has been cleared. The way forward is up to you. That burning root win gets
I do
you
like
a
the paint
Krieger
job on this one.
Pioneer Super Gator. It's parked in the junkyard ready for you. Celebrate upgrading your license with a new car. The Nakamura
And
Yakuza GT
there
has been
is
delivered to your junkyard.
R34 GTR. Possibly my favorite looking car in the game. Just because it's a GTR. 34 is not my favorite GTR, but it's a GTR. I turned in way too early on that. This paint job is also really nice looking too. But this is the next car we're gonna drive. As you can see by the taillights there. Yeah, it's an R34. Even the front bumper, it's a GTR through and through, and I love this thing. Like that, the front bumper there, or on the, is it the grill? I think is what that is. That even looks like a GTR emblem. But I'm gonna fix this up, and I think I'm gonna show y'all the very limited vehicle customization. I haven't actually gone through that yet, so I'll be right back. Alright, so the very limited customization in the game, as you see the car is now fixed up, it doesn't display that new badge, is in the junkyard, and you can only really change the color. There are a couple different finishes that changes the patterning of the car just a little bit. I do really like this one. This one looks nice. But besides just the 3 different finishes, which I think I'm going to go with finish 2 just because I like this one better, you can just change the color. Change the color, you can also change the paint type to a pearl. Some of these pearls are ugly as all hell. Like, I don't like this one. This one's kind of nice. Doesn't fit the paint for that one, but then there's like I don't even know how to describe that one. This one's not too bad, but not with this paint job. I don't like that. I want to say this one's like a black cherry, but I'm just gonna leave it in black just because this looks nice. So let's go knock out this one's burning route, and I'll see you over there. So I just got here to the burning route. I want to say this is the first burning route that actually has 2 different ways you can go that both work. So I may as well show those off. Because from from what I remember, the previous burning routes, they don't have those other ways. But so this one goes up to the country club. So I guess there's really three different ways. The one it really intends for you to take is to just go up this way and across on, I want to say this is 9th Street, and turn up there. What you can also do is you can also turn left here off the line and go up this way and take there. But I just noticed the third way, which the only reason I noticed this is by looking at the map. I would never actually think to go this way, is just continue going west on 2nd Street until you hit here and just go up. But as you can kind of see by this corner here, yep, kind of see by this corner here, it's a bit of a sharper one. I don't think there's any kind of cut there to help you take it better. So it's kind of just what it is there. So you can either go up or you really can only take this way. Those are the two optimal ways, I think, for it. At least the ones that, with my game knowledge, I think are good. I mean, obviously, you can take just about any way you want. You could really go here up to this and across. You can go here up to 7th. Like, there's so many different ways you can take. But the two ways that just kind of naturally come to me are going up here and kind of coming up this way. Only two ways that are really coming into my head as the easy ways. But let's knock out this burning route. I may show up. I don't know which way I'll take.
Northwest to the country club.
See what I'll do.
The clock is ticking.
I think I'm just gonna take the good. Oh, this way is not the intended route. Okay. I thought this way was the intended, but I guess this way is the opposite way. So it does intend you to go what I was thinking was the intended way. I've got this one in a while. I swear I've only been sent up this way every other time, but I thought this way was the intended route. I guess I was wrong about something. I might be thinking of a different route actually now that I'm. But I may as well take this way just to show you. You don't always have to listen to the way it wants you to go. It is an open world game. You can take whichever way you want to do things. It's just a lot of the times there is the fastest way and then there's every other way. But even going the not intended route, I still had plenty of time to complete that one. So you don't have to take their intended routes.
You get a hot Nakamura Ikusa Samurai for
Some of them,
that burning route.
there is
Stop
only
by the
one way to
junkyard
do it.
take it for a spin.
Like with the final burning route we'll do, which
Keep
will be
your
the
eyes
last thing
open
I
for
do
the
in the playthrough.
Katano Hydra's custom driving around the
The last
streets.
event, at
If you
least.
see it, shut it down to add it to your car collection.
There is only one way to do it. I guess let's go shut down this car. Later segments will not be as, oh, here's like 2 events and there's a car. Here's another 2 and here's a car. Because it starts to get spread out the later on you get into the game where you really have to work.
The Katano Hydra's custom
I
has
did
been
not
delivered
expect
your
that to
junkyard.
work. Holy shit. What? I do not think I have ever done anything like that before. That was crazy. Well, I guess I'm gonna go to the junkyard, fix that up, and we'll go knock out its burning route. One thing I have noticed that when the cars do go to the junkyard after you shut them down is that the damage to the car in here, it's not dynamic to the way you take them out. So like, The front is completely crunched in on this, even though I just kind of tapped it on the side. I guess it did hit the wall and flip, but it's both sides are kind of crunched. It's I want to say inside of the junkyard, it's a static damage state, but I'm gonna go fix this up and we'll go knock out this burnout. No, this one doesn't go the way I was thinking it went.
Drive southeast to the Wildcats baseball
I think I'm
stadium.
just having
The
a
clock
hard
is
time
ticking.
remembering which way each one goes. I thought this one went up for some reason. But again, this one's one of the ones where it only has one way you can go. Oh! Well, that's the first crash. That isn't me being a dumbass and trying to barrel roll on the bridge you're not supposed to barrel roll on. Not intended to barrel roll on, at least. But this is the thing I really like about the speed class cars, is it kind of forces you to drive dangerously and take those risks. That thing of you gotta take the risks, but also play it safe enough that you can... Oh, you gotta be kidding me with that one. That one was a bullshit one. Sometimes you get those. It is what it is. I still beat the time I needed to beat, so.
Car like a seasoned pro, so you've been
I
awarded
do
a
want to
special
say,
version of it. The Katano
if I'm
Hydrus
remembering this
Techno is
correctly,
yours.
the Hydrus Techno, it is in previous Burnout games, like this exact paint and everything. It is in previous Burnout games, just under a different name. I want to say that. I'm not 100% certain, because it's really the only Burnout game I have played. Alright, so I fixed the Hydrus Techno and did some light customization, or light painting to it. I kind of like the way this one looks with that black cherry on the yellow. But I am always partial to maroon and gold because it was my high school colors. But I'm going to do this race. It's one we haven't done yet, and it gets us into a part of the map that we
Get
haven't
ready
been
to
yet.
race. You are here. Race west to the Crystal Summit Observatory.
We're going up into the mountains, baby. Switch the oncoming real quick. A lot of these races so far. I think the furthest west we've been is the Lone Salient once or twice. We haven't really done much out west, which I love the way they did the mountains in this game. It looks really nice. I am going to take the intended route because this road is just really fun to drive. No matter how fast the car you're driving, it's going to be a fun one. Ah, man, I wish the camera could go a little bit better so we can see it a little bit. They did the mountains really well in this game. It makes it really feel like a whole different part of the... I'm stumbling over words. The way they did the mountain really makes it feel like a different, like completely different area. I mean, it's a great, refreshing change because all the roads in the city are just all square. Most of them look it's hard to distinguish certain roads from others. Like they all look roughly the same. There's little differences in the areas there, but it's not quite as big. And once you get out west, the roads start to get more twisty. There's a lot more scenery. The scenery is very different. Each area looks, it's all mountainous, but there's the lakeside. Oh, I don't think I got that last one, but that's a 17 times boost chain, so that was pretty solid. But I love the western half of this map. I love this whole side. I am gonna take a very different route to the
Race
intended one
southeast
of
to the
this
naval
race
yard.
because I don't like going down the way we just came. For this one, I like to take a different way. It challenges me, makes me drive a little bit better. I like to turn around and go backwards. It's longer, but it also gives me that I know I'm taking a worse route. I need to drive better kind of feel, you know? Of course, on this side of the map, there are jumps like this one. I I love this area so much. I want to say it's called Dead Man's Edge. I'm really surprised I didn't crash on that. Here, right, this is the wind farm right here. Obviously tell why. Only at 6th place right now, but I've still got to get him in time. Damn, normally I don't do this race this early. Normally that one's not filled. I just like get the B license, but let's still get it done. So I got this. Because again, this is the baby mode of the game still. It's getting a little more difficult, but look, I'm already in 3rd place now. This is the one in the race I like to use as an example of you can really take whatever route you want to on most races. Because I took a much slower route, and I'll check the map right here at the finish line. Like, there's 3 of them there, there's 1 over there, there's 1 over there. I think there's got to be more. Yeah, there's more than 3 of them right here. So that's got to be 3 of them right there, and then the other 4 are there. But you can see even the EI, they took different routes. I want to say that they went. I want to say a couple of them went down this and then came this way, and then the rest of them just kind of went down this way. But even the AI have different paths they take. So
Your reliable custom is now cruising around Paradise City. If you see it, shut it down to add it to your car collection.
I do also really love the varying car choice in this game, because there's things like this rice box. I don't know where they're based off of, but it's a ricer kind of car where it's, or tuner car, I guess is the way I should describe it. I don't normally describe rice boxes, but why am I not getting any content? But there's a very varying. Oh, Really? I haven't had that happen in forever. As I was saying, there's a big difference in the cars that you have in the game. There's things like this tuner car. There's, I want to say it's an old, either an old Chevy or it's an old Ford pickup. But there's a very
has been delivered to your junkyard.
wide range of cars. There's things like the Mustang, there's the El Camino, there's the GTR, there's later in the game there's supercars, cars that are based on hypercars. It's a wide amount of cars. There's even an F1 car, which is the last car you can get. So I love the car choices for it. It makes it feel like it's a very not everything's the same style of car. Not everything's like, oh, here's a sports car, here's a supercar, here's a hypercar, here's another sports car, here's a supercar, here's a hypercar. You know, it gives you a really good wide range of things to drive, which is fun. But I'm gonna fix up that pickup, and I will see you guys when I get to the burning route. Alright, I know I said I was gonna see y'all at the burning route, but I figured I'd talk a bit about the car before I get there now, because this one holds a special place in me. Growing up, I would use this all the time. I'd use it for all the marked men, I'd use it for road rages. I just love the way this thing handled. Because it is an aggression car, but it feels more responsive than most of the aggressions are. Like it's an easier one to drive, so I would use it for all that. And I think, well, I know for a fact the best road rage I've ever had was in this car, and the only reason I had to stop was because my parents made me, because I was like 6 or 7 at the time, but I got 150 takedowns on a road rage, and that was before they changed the way the road rages work, so you can't even do that now, which kind of sucks, but I still remember that one.
Drive south to Lone Stallion Ranch.
This car does hold a special place in my heart because of that. But this burning route's also very straightforward. There is only one way you can really take. There's a shortcut that you can do. That's about it. Normally I take this way, just because it gets that smash. This billboard here, because I'm aggression, knocking that billboard gives me a huge chunk of boost. But I love this track so much. Oh, it rolled too much. Oh man, that's what I hate about taking off that jump though, is that if you crash on it, it does send you down the road. But it gives me the chance to do things like that. Fuck, I'm afraid. This thing can handle pretty well and still has stupid amounts of strength that it can just fully traffic out the way. And I love it.
As a reward, the Hunter Reliable Special has been delivered to the junkyard. Swing by to check it out.
I think that's where I'm gonna leave today's episode off. Got a good amount of things done. I think we got, what, 5 burning routes done. We got a decent amount of progress in the game. It's a solid episode right there. But if y'all did enjoy it, please let me know. Like the video, comment about what you're looking forward to. Um, can't think of anything else to say, so that being said, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.